Hello everyone, this is Thomas Kinkade. I'm known as the painter of light, but if there's one thing that is central to my work is that with each painting I try to capture the magic of a memory. Now, this year with Disneyland celebrating its 50th anniversary, I was given the chance to actually capture some joyous memories of my own. Memories of my own childhood when I experienced Disneyland with all the wide-eyed wonder of a little boy. As part of this very special collaboration, I was given permission to actually set up my painting easel right on Main Street. It was so exciting to capture a scene that I had been enchanted with for years, an actual panoramic view of the Sleeping Beauty Castle. My Disneyland 50th anniversary painting has allowed me the chance to fulfill an artistic dream. As a young boy, like many children of that generation, I was taken to Disneyland almost every year. My eyes were always wide as a child as I walked into the various lands of Disneyland. The castle was the centerpiece that you saw down Main Street as you first entered the park. It was beckoning you, almost like the Emerald City of Oz. It was just drawing you in by its enchanting beauty. I began working on the painting by setting up my easel and doing a full-on plein air painting on Main Street, USA. To my knowledge, I am the only artist who has ever been given the chance to create a full oil painting direct from life on Disneyland's Main Street. It was interesting that day. The crowds gathered around. Many of my collectors showed up. We tried not to announce it ahead of time, but the word spread quickly. In fact, we had representatives from several of the Disney fan club organizations who came by and shot instant photographs with their digital cameras and had them emailed and posted on the web right away. After the plein air painting was completed, I set to work on the painting itself. Disneyland 50th anniversary is a very large painting. I wanted to capture the drama of the park at sunset. The castle is really a classic view, and I tried to incorporate the plaza that lies just before the castle. You can see people walking towards the castle as though drawn into it. I really used a lot of paint texture in areas to create the sense of light. This painting is truly a landmark in my career. As the artist for the 50th anniversary, I was given access to early designs that were utilized as part of the castle being dressed up for the 50th. There was a real sense that I had of watching the magic of the castle envelop my painting process. I wanted to keep the painting very detailed and yet subjugate much of the detail to the castle itself so that you really saw the castle as a gleaming jewel in the distance. The statue of Walt and Mickey is a centerpiece in the painting, and it certainly is a centerpiece in the park. Walt Disney's most famous quote as he neared the end of his life and looked at all that he had created with the parks, the movies, and so forth was that he never wanted to forget that it all started with a mouse. Because Disneyland has been such a big part of my family, I couldn't resist putting the family in the painting. It is one of the few times in my career that I have featured my entire family. The light in this painting is so exciting to me. And as you dim the lights in your own home, you will really see the glow. I try to create light with every painting, but this subject gave me some great chances to show off the lighting effects. I really illuminated the sky as the sunset is creating that rich, warm afterglow, and the jewels are sparkling on the castle, and the light of the distance is just so transcendent, it draws you in. I tried to create a diversity of people in the painting. We have young people, older people, families, individuals, friends, everyone enchanted by the castle and by the park. This painting is a piece of history. As an artist, I have often thought that my own imagination as a young boy was really stirred by walking around that park.
One of the reasons I'm sure I paint the kind of fantasy images I do is because of the influence over the years of that wonderful place of imagination, Disneyland Park. So I hope you will join me as together we celebrate 50 years of imagination and light with the Disneyland 50th anniversary painting. God bless.